we've got a clear signal. Hello everybody up there joining. Hello Nikki. So we're now back live on Facebook, and I'm hoping that those people that had an issue with it earlier also now can see me. No, we're still flashing. That's so annoying. That is so annoying. Why is it doing that? Okay, let's try this as well. Back again. Thank you for coming back again. Yeah, I know, it's still flashing. I'm just seeing if I can also do that, and that sorts it out. No, it's still flashing. This is a little bit frustrating. Can you hear the sound okay, or does the sound kick in and out on Facebook? If you can tell me that. The sound is fine. Okay, so maybe we just have to live with the flashing. Tech, what is it? Maybe I'm just giving off too much energy tonight that I'm freaking it out a bit. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, everybody. That is just pants. Anyway, I think let's get going because what do you think? Shall we get going? Flashing is driving me nuts. I don't know about you. Let me know on Facebook if you are annoyed by the flashing or whether you can live with it. Because everything else should be working fine. Sounds okay. Hi Hester. Hi everybody joining. Sound is great. So do we care that it's flashing? It's just Facebook, yeah. Instagrammers are fine. They're good. Sound is okay. Fine for me, just flashing. Close your eyes. Okay. Jumps between resolutions. Okay, don't know what that means, Hester. Start flashing your pants, P. All right. I'm listening, not looking. Fine. Elephants want stroke. Okay, elephants want stroke. Thank you everybody for joining me here tonight for our Wednesday live. This is the Global Transformation series. It's every Wednesday during April and May, and it's an opportunity for the different species of the animal kingdom to connect with you, and I'm just the bridge. The reason this came about, this series, is because when this worldwide pause kicked off, I sat and I asked the animal kingdom, what do you want me to do? How can I best be in service to you? And they said that they wanted to communicate with you. Hello everybody joining. Sharon from New Mexico, hello love. Carol from Warwickshire. Sandra, hello darling. Are you babysitting today as well? Looking after your baby. And Rosemary and Debbie, hello love. Hello Justine up there, flower girl. So that's how it began, because I really feel that this is time for global transformation. This is an opportunity for us to embrace a new way of being. It's a chance to create our own future. It's also a moment where I really feel that we are being asked to sign up for growth, however that looks for you. All growth involves stepping out of the comfort zone, for sure, and I am doing that myself by doing this with you every Wednesday. It might not feel like that for you, but it does for me. It's about widening our circle of experience. It's about embracing the possibility of feeling uncomfortable, or that things are a bit new to us, and that is okay. It's okay to feel uncomfortable. Baby's on a walk with Daddy. Very good, Sandra. Milo's listening to, oh lovely. To all the animals listening tonight, big hello from me. Lots of love to you. Please give them a kiss from me if they let you. So I'm a professional animal communicator based in the UK. I have over 15 years experience of communicating with animals, many different species. I couldn't claim to have communicated with all of them yet, but quite a lot to be sure. My passion is to help people connect with nature. I believe that we're all born animal communicators, and it's really about remembering that we can do this, that you can communicate just as effectively as I can, and it just takes some practice and some self-development, and if you have a mentor, then your progress is definitely quicker. So we're all born with the ability, we can all do it. Animal communication is fun, it's inspiring, it's definitely moving, and it's life-changing. And you don't have to do it professionally. You could take up animal communication because you want to communicate with the animals that you love at home, or you want to communicate with the animals in the garden. Maybe there are particular species like the birds or squirrels or whoever visits you that you adore and you want to connect with. It's perfect for that. Lots of people excited about listening to the elephants. So the elephants came to me, when was it? Sunday afternoon, I think it was, to say, we're up next. And this morning, late morning, they shared what they want me to share with you. And that is here. And if this is your first time joining us on these Global Transformation Lives, then welcome. I'm so glad you're here. You've missed a few, but you can watch them on replay. They're just on my Facebook page, the one that you're watching on. And the same with the Instagrammers, because you know that they can't stay on Instagram for longer than I think it's 24 hours. That if you want to watch the replays, if you want to listen to those again, maybe you've heard them already and you want to listen to them again and have those experiences with those creatures again, which was the dolphins, the felines and the whales, then just check into my Facebook page and you can do that. I would love it if you all just say hi, where you're from. A lot of you know exactly what you're doing and you've been doing that, so thank you. Some of you will know each other because some of you have been on wild animal retreats with me, some of you have been on workshops with me. I do travel around the world, so that this is very much a global community of people coming in. Hi Lynn from Scotland and Joanna from London with Maya, your dog. Lovely. So elephants. Oh, Copenhagen, France, Sheffield. Hello from Wales. I have been in Kenya and I have spent time with elephants and communicated with them before. Some of you may have done that. Give me a shout out if you've communicated with elephants before. Sounding a little quiet for us. Eleanor Ford, maybe put headphones on. It's always better with headphones because my mouth literally is right next to the mic here. I'm not going to say too much about them except to say that the pregnancy period is just under 2 years and they can live the same sort of length of life as human beings, so around 70 in the wild, much less in captivity. And I'm just listening to whether they want me to say anything else. Oh yeah, I'll remind you later as well. Elephant Day is August the 12th, and there's lots that you can do on Elephant Day, August the 12th, so write that down, put it in your diary. Because after listening to the elephants, I think you are going to want to get more involved with them. Is everybody still... that could be your Wi-Fi if you've lost me, because I'm still here. I can vouch that. Yeah, you're going to go to Kruger National Park, Lynn. Yeah, communicate with them there. Okay. Um, we're going to get straight into it. So I invite you now to find a comfortable place, sitting, lying down, have a blanket over you if you wish to, put a cushion under your head, whatever feels good for you, because we're all in different times. Um, and close your eyes as well, everybody. Close your eyes and just focus on relaxing your body. And take a nice breath in and then exhale out, letting go as you breathe out. Breathing in again, and in your own time now, when you're ready, breathing out. And the third time, breathing in and breathing out, and letting go and relaxing with your eyes closed. We come to you today because we want to bring you a delightful experience. We wish to invite you into our herd and for you to experience the many different moments of growth and development as an elephant ages through their life. We think this will be a very special experience for you because you are also an empathic creature. We elephants love elephants. We love elephant kind. We love being with elephants, growing with elephants, playing with elephants. We love loving elephants. It is our greatest joy to bring kindness and empathy and joy to another in the herd, because we are one family. As you human beings are also one family, empathic, intelligent, kind beings, humankind. But there are moments in your own growth where you lose the way, when you lose the sight of the most important element of living, which we believe as elephants is to love. To love. And we don't say this lightly. We say this with all of our heart and our being. We want to exist so that we can love. For us, life is about love, about family, about survival, about taking care of each other, about growing together, aging together, and finding ways to live in harmony with one another because we care. We elephants are a very caring species, and we misunderstand why, as such a gentle group of beings, we are persecuted quite so determinedly. We know this is because of a lack of development, a lack of awareness, and of course, a lack of love. Because when one feels love, expresses love, and knows that they are loving, these things would not occur. There are so many who are awake, and you are among these beings of kindness. We are grateful for your presence on the planet. When one is gentle and sensitive, empathic and kind, one wants to exist, living in harmonious relationships. We like and love many different species. We do not limit our understanding to elephants, but elephants are our world. Not through a selfishness of being, but through a deep understanding of our mission here on earth, which is to raise vibration. Vibration is important to us, as it is to you. We feel vibration through our feet. We sense with our trunk, and with every hair on our body we feel. We feel intent. We feel environment. We feel one another. We are a very feeling species, deeply feeling. And sometimes we find that our experiences are too much for us to manage, and our heart breaks, and our body dies. And our body dies. We wish to take you on a safari, a journey through lifetimes, and we wish to begin with birth, elephant birth. Imagine now your elephant mother, pregnant with you, ready to birth you out in the wild. Supported by the herd and their presence and protection. And your mother gives birth to you. And what happens? How do the herd react to your arrival? What does your mother do? How do you feel as a newborn baby elephant? Very quickly you learn to stand. It takes very little time. How does it feel now to stand with your mother within the herd, the newest member? And when you take a drink of your mother's milk, what is that like for you? And the herd comes round and greets you, sniffing you. And now we leap forward to the age of 2. You are now a much bigger elephant. What is your relationship with the herd now? What is your relationship with your mother? What is your place in this herd? How does it feel to move your body as a 2-year-old? Walking along with others a similar age to you? And what do you like to do for fun? To express joy and play? Do you like to roll in the dirt, iron-rich earth? Do you like to wallow in the watering holes, getting covered in mud? Do you like to slide down the mud banks? Do you like to climb on your brothers, your sisters, your friends? And now we will leap forward to age 12. Again, you have grown so much. What is your awareness now as a 12-year-old elephant within the herd? How has your position changed? Perhaps you are now looking after others, taking care of the younger elephants. Perhaps you are a mother yourself. Or perhaps as a male elephant, you have now left the herd and you are now out there alone. Trusting your instincts, walking the trails. And within the herd, trusting the matriarch. And what is your relationship with the other elephants? In just 12 years, how far have you come? And now we wish you to leap forward to age 22. And you have grown again with more awareness, more babies of your own. And how does it feel to walk the trails? Placing your feet down one after the other. Feeling the vibrations through the surface of the earth. Smelling so clearly. Smelling each other. Smelling for other animals. For water. And what is your role in the herd now? What is your responsibility? And now we need to leap into the matriarch of the herd. What is your feeling now of responsibility as the matriarch? What is your awareness of this role? What does it feel like to guide the herd you've grown up with? To the watering hole they so clearly need to drink from. What is it like to ward off danger? To offer protection, to support others, young mothers. And what does it feel like to be such a large mammal walking on Earth? What are the roles of your walking on Earth? What is the spiritual nature of elephants walking on Earth? Do you have this awareness of how we contribute? As the matriarch, I want you now to really feel with your body, with your trunk, your ears. Look out of your eyes. Feel with your hair. Move your tail. Feel with your feet. We want you to have a sensory experience of what it feels like to be this matriarch of the herd. What do you see and feel? What do you know? Now we wish you to focus on your tusks. Splendid, long tusks. What do you sense with these? What is the point of these tusks? How do they make you feel? And now we want you to walk with the herd, leading the herd, and really feel, really sense what this is like for you. To walk out with your family, with your herd. With so much knowledge of your environment and ways to support one another, to sustain each other's lives, with so many reliant on you to make the wise decisions. And now we wish to return you back to being a very young elephant, with others of a similar age of 2. And all you can think about is play. Play, play, play. You may play charge, play fight, wallow in mud, roll in iron-rich earth, drink water. What is it that you love to do to play with other elephants? That brings you joy? That brings you a sense of belonging, togetherness. And we leave you with this thought today. We leave you with the experience of play. And we also leave you with the experience of being an orphan. And what would that feel like without your herd, without your mother, without your family? And we call on you to do something heartfelt, if you feel capable and enabled to do so. We call on you to help us in our survival, so that we may continue to walk the earth and to help the earth in her survival in this very precarious time of existence. And we know that you have kind hearts. You are humankind with awareness. And each and every one of you is able in some way or other to help us reach people, to let people know this one simple truth. We are gentle, sentient, empathic beings who love to play and to love one another just like you. Thank you. So very gently bringing yourself back into your space, back into your body's awareness. And you can start to gently move your body, your fingers, your toes. And when you feel ready to open your eyes, and they asked you to experience elephants in many different stages of their lifespan. And it would be really lovely for you to share your experiences with us, to share them with me, but also to share them with each other to see what those experiences were, and how you were able to move through those different ages, whether that was possible or whether that was difficult. Amber Louise, you have tears, needing to redo this. There's so many notes and messages to write down and to share with the world. Yeah, for sure. Great. Thank you. Lynn, wow, I felt such an empathy towards the gentle elephants. I felt the unconditional love and support around me as I was birthed into the world by my elephant mother. Nurturing, gentle and supportive, an unbreakable bond. I feel totally reliant on the elders, carefree and innocent, being able to just live in the moment. I felt the deep rumblings of love overflowing. There is a deep respect for all of life. Every step I take has meaning and purpose. As a matriarch, I felt the wisdom, the responsibility and the oneness towards my herd to be protective for each one. I felt my divine strength. That is so beautiful, Lynn. Thank you so much for sharing that. Hi, Diane. If you were late, do not panic. You can watch the replay. Marianne, you were spraying water through a trunk. Oh, that is such a fantastic experience. I wonder if anybody else was able to do that, to spray water. That is so much fun. Feeling big love in your heart, Sharon. That's so nice. Loana, you felt the matriarch's responsibility like a huge weight on your chest, but the joy of the 2-year-old playing and being cheeky. Yeah, as an orphan, just wanted to lie in the earth and die. Yeah, it's so hard. Nikki, being the matriarch was amazing, felt so responsible and respected. Yeah. You have you're expressing some really beautiful experiences. I'm so happy for the elephants and for you to have had these connections, because having these invitations from the elephants and to be able to go into the herd like this is an incredible honor. Wendy, it was so lovely to be an elephant. You could feel the different stages then into the matriarch. The feeling of being part of the elephant family was lovely, and the responsibility being the matriarch, yeah. Walking the earth, the elephants are clearing and cleansing, spreading love through the world, through the ley lines. Amber, you know about this. You know about the lines. Yeah. They do practical things by walking the earth, but they do energetic things as well. And if you didn't receive that information during your experience of their meditation today, then I would suggest that you go through and do a replay and take longer with it and ask them and pause and ask them, what are you doing? What am I doing with my feet when I'm the matriarch? Ask yourself that. The tusks were full of energy and life. Yeah. Monica, every elephant needs a herd. So true. Teresa, you felt your tusks were really sensitive, like giant whiskers feeling vibrations. Beautiful experience. On your birth, you felt so much love from the herd. You felt seen like never before, brought tears to my eyes. Fleurs Datlia, I'm sorry if I'm getting your name wrong on Instagram. Thank you for sharing that. Am Green 1234. Moving through the ages was easy. So much information to work through. Love being every age and part of the herd. Felt the matriarch leadership and all it meant very deeply. Yeah, Rachel, so you've heard that the elephants and the rhinos clear the lane lines. They're certainly doing something with those lines, right? Worth checking in about that. Claire, this was such a close moving experience. At the moment I'm overcome with emotion. I still see their beautiful eyes on me. I said to a friend just before we started, I said, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through this without crying because it's emotive. I managed. But if you cried, I am not surprised with what they're sharing, and the love that elephants have is huge. Trudy, you have trouble getting any connections and struggling to stop your mind from wandering, trying not to get frustrated, but it's hard. Yeah, just take longer, sweetheart, maybe the replay is better for you, and take longer with it, and relax. There's no pressure at all. Being the orphan was devastating. Yeah. The gentleness is so touching, makes me cry all the time, Joanna. Wendy, the tusk felt like antennae of some kind. I could sense energy coming through them. Yeah. Hester, you're feeling sad now for all the elephants that are hurt by us. They are so gentle and so intelligent and so caring. Tears in my heart. I want to help them. Yeah. When they gave me this sharing for you, I thought, how clever is that? That they're not saying, this is terrible, we're all dying, you're responsible, and therefore creating a barrier between us and them as species, because that can happen when there's blame. Instead, what they're doing is they're inviting you into their herd to experience life as them, and the love and the gentleness and the maternal feelings they have for each other, which are so strong, and through the different ages, and how incredible they feel as elephants, in order for you to understand what it's like when one of them is made an orphan. I just think they are such an intelligent species, and they're so sensitive and empathic. They are just incredible. They're just amazing. Tusks like divination rods to guide you to water. And Rosie, you were the young male who had left the herd but still felt the family protection. That's beautiful. Julia, you followed Sheldrick in the herd in South Africa. Yeah, I want to mention them. Many of you may know about them, but Daphne Sheldrake did run the David Sheldrake Wildlife Trust and the Nairobi Elephant Orphanage, and she passed away sadly in 2018. But she's written an incredible book called An African Love Story, which I wholeheartedly suggest you get a copy of that. The other person I wanted to flag up is Lawrence Anthony, who's a conservationist as well. He's passed over, sadly, he had a heart attack, but he was so brave. I know some of you will know about him. He's written a number of books, but the one to get that's about elephants is The Elephant Whisperer. And you've probably seen footage on Facebook about the two herds that travelled for 12 hours and came to his home. And the first herd arrived on the Sunday, the second herd arrived on the Monday, and they stayed in vigil together for 2 days before they dispersed back into the bush when they learnt of his death. How did they learn of his death? They learnt telepathically. They could feel him in his heart. Because he said, you don't persuade the elephants to do what you want. You wait for them to adopt you into their herd. And it's this great perspective of honouring who they are and waiting for them to say, okay, we trust you, we welcome you in, that made him into the incredible man that he was, where he was able to help very traumatized bull elephants to readjust and rehabilitate, and many different elephants he saved the lives of. So The Elephant Whisperer is his book. An African Love Story is Daphne Sheldrake, her book. Yeah, Kim, great. You said you're finally going to start campaigning for the release of this beautiful old temple elephant in southern Italy, India. You met a couple of years ago. You had one of the most powerful and meaningful exchanges in your life with her. Difficult to do anything from so far away, but I won't give up so easily this time. And I'll make sure I'll see it through. Thank you for the elephants reminding me of this call of you for meditating it. No problem at all. What I'm learning a lot is that one person can make a huge difference. So please step into your power, people. This is the time more than ever to power up and to be brave and to be courageous and to anchor in love and to call on your herd for support and to do things that make a difference. And if one of those things is helping elephants, then take the step, and then take the next step, and be a bit like Captain Tom, who was hoping to raise £1,000 for the NHS and before his 100th birthday. And there's a man, you might think, I'm too old, I can hardly walk, what can I do? And he's raised, I think it's £39 million now for the NHS. So we can do something. We can all do something. Support the Nairobi Elephant Orphanage. Tell people about elephants. Talk about elephants. Join elephant organizations. Do something on World Elephant Day, August the 12th. There's a World Elephant Day website. And check back in with them. Ask them, I want to do something for you. Please help me. Please invite me into your herd and support me while I do my best to help you. Yeah, and Kim, if you do a petition or something, I'm sure that we will all sign it. Whatever you want to do. And Christina, if you want to link up with Kim, fantastic. Maybe together you can support each other. If anybody wants to herd up and support each other in some kind of endeavor of sacred action, then put your name in here and just say, I want to be part of the herd, and then everyone can herd up and do something beneficial for the elephants. Lorraine, you said you joined late, but today could feel the wisdom and a weight of responsibility for them. They have got so much to teach us. They sure have. Sue, I never realised the true significance of their tusks until they kindly shared their sensations. Thank you. Love the herd up idea. Yeah, let's herd up. I can always put you in touch with each other somehow. I don't know how, but I will do that. If you want to be part of the herd, just put it in the comments and we can do that. Julia, you're thinking of donating to Trunks Up. Okay, great. Trunks Up. And if they've got a website or a donation page, just put that in the comments so everyone can find it easily. That would be great. Lily, you're currently receiving so much healing from the elephant family. Feeling a light energy running through your cells. Very moving. Experience the journey from birth through to becoming the matriarch. Yeah, you're so welcome. Count me in, herd. Sarah? Brilliant. Dana. I never know how to pronounce anybody's names. Yeah, just put herd me up or count me in the herd and we will hook you up together. Brilliant. Elephant and come to give 28 worldwide elephant charities. What's that, Sophie? Elephant and Co gives 28 worldwide elephant charities. I don't quite understand that message. Maybe heard me in. Nikki, brilliant. How are we going to get the Instagrammers to be with the Facebookers? I don't know, because the Instagram disappears in 24 hours. Maybe email me, p@animalthoughts.com, and I can link you in as well. Antoinette, count me in the herd. Herd me up, Lily. Herd me up, Rachel. Yes to joining the herd, Angie. This is so beautiful. Gosh, the elephants have really reached you, but I'm not surprised. Yeah, Kim, you just realised you live in Tusk, Annie. You so do. Let me just do this, otherwise I'm going to lose it. Oh, we've been here an hour. Time flies, doesn't it? Heard me up, Lorraine. And Juani Perez. Yeah, email p@animalthoughts.com. Let me just put this in here for you so you've got it. But of course, all you Facebookers, what I can do is I can create a little elephant herd Facebook group, and you can all be part of that. I will do that actually. I think that might be the easiest way to connect you all. Okay, heard me, Adam. Brilliant. Adam, were you a male? Were you a bull elephant, or were you female? I'm interested to know whether you changed gender or not. Nancy, so funny. I think we heard them. Brilliant. I love that. Yes, heard me up. Yes, be part of the herd. Oh, so many of you choosing to be heard up and heard. Andrea, it doesn't matter if you're new, but yes, thank you for joining and being part of this herd and being herded up. I will herd you up, everybody. I love that so much. All right. So we've been here an hour. It's What Elephant Day found. I'm signing up. Brilliant. Angie, can you put the link of that in the comments if you've got it? Just copy and paste that in for us. That would be brilliant. Okay. Bull for sure. Adam. Okay, great. I would love to know how you felt as a bull. Moving around, looking for some girls. Sandra, you were a male, but stayed with the herd as protector. Interesting. They tend to get pushed out at a sort of certain age, which is about 11 or 12. What else did I want to share with you? That's it. There's so much that I wrote out, but I was advised not to share it during this part, but I'm going to do a separate post about some of it because it's a whole different vibration. And I'm loving how you are all herding up. And oh, Christina, after this global transformation series is up, we need to keep the buzz going somehow. Yeah, I had that message earlier. Was that from you maybe? Did you plant that in there? I'm thinking about it. If you've got any ideas, let me know. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here today, being part of the herd. And remember to click get notifications on Facebook to know when I'm going live. Please leave a love heart, put a comment, and please share with your friends so that we can reach as many people as possible. The part 2, which was felines, I think is now 14,000 views and going up, which is brilliant. And of course, I would love to reach as many people as possible with the elephant's message. Okay, thank you for putting that in, Sophie. Cindy, I'm so sorry for your loss, darling. Be gentle with yourself. And thank you, Pete. It's the highlight of your week. Oh, Kate, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so remember to visit my website, animalthoughts.com. I share free weekly animal wisdom, which you just sign up to with your email, and that comes out to you in your inbox every week if you fancy a little bit of a download from a different species every week. There's also a power spirit animal quiz on there, which is fun and quite insightful. You can also subscribe to my newsletter and get to know about lots of other things that I'm sharing for free, and also, of course, retreats and workshops that I'm holding. And if you want to dive into animal communication, if it's new to you, I have got an online course, Animal Communication Made Easy, which you can access from my website, and you can learn from the comfort of your own home. It's got meditations, downloads, it's got worksheets, and it has different modules that you work through with homework as well. Okay, so I think it's time to say goodbye, everybody. I do love us coming together. Sometimes we're a pod, sometimes we're a herd, sometimes we're cats, and it's really special to be with like-minded people that really care about different species and want to hear what they say. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much, and lots of love to you and all of the animal species in your life, and I look forward to catching up with you next week. I don't know which species is coming to share time with you, not yet. But I'm sure it will be a really wonderful experience with them. So thank you. Goodbye, everybody. Bye bye. And I'll sort out the herd up. Take care, everybody.